Hey, what's up, everyone? So we got a new deck for you today. It's going to be FF7, but this is Earth Wind. Let's take a look. All right, everyone. So here, let's get right into the deck. We've got, like I said, this is the FF7 deck. It's Earth Wind, and the wind piece here, you'll understand in a moment why we went that way instead of fire or something else. But let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go start off with the forwards first. In wind, we have Yuffie and Aerith. Earth, we have Vincent, Barrett, Tifa, and then we have the Light Cloud as well as the Light Aerith. So the key pieces here is everyone here does some work, right? Starting from the top left to right, Yuffie comes in. This is a cheap 2-drop, 7k, 8k if you have Godo. Can be very easily be a 9 or 10k if you've got Tifa on the board. And the haste has actually won me games when your opponent doesn't think you have it and they go all out trying to go for game. You manage to block one. Next turn you come in, haste, and win for the game. The next piece is Aerith. She will basically act as a Minwu, protecting your forwards. So none of them can take damage less than their total. And in the FF7 deck, you're typically going to be pretty beefy, especially if you've got Tifa out in the field. Vincent is one of your win conditions. Once you're at 5 damage, being able to chaos and just swing with Vincent is just going to... The value it produces and the power that your enemy can't overcome is just kind of overbearing. And then you've got Cloud, who really helps you out in the deck tremendously. Searches out anything you need. I've literally mulliganed into a hand with no backups, but I had Cloud and was able to fix things because with Cloud, I was able to search out Jessie or Mune and some of the other backups that I'll talk about in just a moment and kind of fix your hand. Starting now at the bottom left, you've got Barrett, who... I like the old Barrett versus the new one. This one, again, if he manages to stay on the field for a couple of turns, he's going to produce value. He's searching you out the cards that you need from your deck and adding CP to your hand with every attack. Aerith, there's a name clash, obviously. This one's here. It's a 2-in-1 right now, and you'll see the numbers at the end. But this one's great for bringing back a Cloud that you may have lost early in the game, or if you need to find another Vincent to special or something like that. It's nice to be able to get things out of your break zone. Vincent, really the 5-drop here is cannon fodder for chaos. If you really need a body, you can drop him out early and go ahead and search your other Vincent. But it's an EX burst to add to the deck, and it searches out another Vincent, and it's fodder for your chaos. It's really why it's here. And last but not least, Tifa. Tifa makes this deck. Giving all your forwards 2,000 power and Brave is tremendous. The oppressive power that Brave gives is... It's not really seen a lot, but like the fact that you can attack every turn and keep your guys up for defense is just powerful. On top of that, the plus 2,000 power on bodies that are already pretty big is kind of nice. All of these here are pretty much going to go up to 9 or 10k right off the bat, with Barrett being at 11. And then, as you do other things throughout the deck that I'll show, they can get even bigger. At 3 damage, and this is really the key piece, your forwards cannot be broken unless by summons or abilities, unless that summon or ability does damage. You combine that with Aerith, and your forwards basically become unbreakable unless your opponent is playing Mono Fire and is playing Q-Chaspel or is playing Braska or things of that nature. So it makes it really tough to answer. It does take a little bit of a setup, but that's what the other pieces are here for. Going into the backups. I've been practicing with Princess Sarah. I absolutely love it. I think literally every time I've ever played her, I make her Earth, because her other ability basically makes her a plus 1k to all of your Earth forwards, which are the key pieces here at all times. And what it especially does is protect your Tifa, which is important. Because she needs to stay on the field for everything else to have all the abilities that they have. And she's going to be the main target for your opponent. Jessie making your Clouds and Barrett's cheaper is just value throughout the entire game. Mune's actually in here to bounce your Cloud, best case scenario, but if not, you could bounce Aerith. That's actually also a really good play. And there's a few others that you could bounce and then produce that value too. Goto's just in here because it's a 2-drop Wind backup. That's an FF7 character, so searchable by both Barrett and Cloud, and helps out your Yuffie. Wedge searches out your Barrett. Maina searches out Yuffie, actually, and I liked it. I'm testing it out because it's an EX burst, searches Yuffie, so it's worth it for now. And then Marlene getting something from your break zone is always nice. Getting back a Cloud or Tifa, or obviously your not Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith are your main pieces for this deck anyway, and Marlene gets them all back. Going right into the summons and monster package, Exodus has proved to be super valuable. For 1 cost, you get an EX burst that basically says nope to your opponent for that turn. If your opponent's not at 5 damage, it's 3,000 power, brave, can't dull or freeze, can't bounce your forward, and then with these forwards, that plus 3,000 basically makes it so that your opponent can't do anything. Yojimbo and Titan are kill spells. Oftentimes you'll get 2 for 1, especially if you have your Tifa Aerith combo out, because then Yojimbo means that your forward doesn't actually take damage unless it's a trade, which you're never really going to do. Diabolos is just a good win summon, and Unsaganashi is another piece of protection for this deck in case you don't have your Tifa Aerith or while you're trying to set that up. So here's the full list. It's not 3 of everything. Like I said, there's 2 Aerith, 2 Wind Aerith, 1 Light Aerith, and I'm playing with those numbers. The 5-drop Vincent's only 2 of, because really, again, like I said, you just want that fodder for the chaos. The main pieces you're obviously running 3 of, the main Vincent, Tifa, Cloud, Barrett. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and so that's the deck. Like I said, I hope you like it. If you make tweaks, let me know about it. And remember, you can always find me Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. We're back on Twitch now, so it's twitch.tv/thearcanum. Have fun.